All right, good people. This is Curt Steele. Now it's time to check out what we had to talk about during the main course today. 4 trade candidates for the Detroit Lions post June 1st.
So welcome back, people. We have some post June 1st candidates for trade possibilities.
Ooh.
And some names on that list that are some pretty big names. So Curt, tell me who it is, man.
All right, so we got this story via LionsWire.com. So we gotta always have to, credit our sources, but they posted 4 names. Now, 2 of these names are new to the list. Now, 2 of them we already know. Let's go ahead and cover those. Big V, we talked about him a little while ago, and Terrell Crosby. Now, Big V, his issue is really that who's going to pick up that contract, because they're going to have to pay around $9 million for him to for his services this year on their offensive line. Now, Terrell Crosby may be a little bit easier to move because he's still on his rookie deal. The guy was, a 5th-round draft pick or something like that. So his contract isn't that easy to move. But there's 2 big names on this list. One being Jamie Collins. Jamie Collins is our, slated to be our inside linebacker or middle linebacker, calling the defense. But they said with the addition of rookie Derek Barnes and the fact that Mr. Tavai said he drank his Slim Stone in the offseason and lost some pounds. They're saying that he may be a possibility for the Lions to move now that it's actually June 1st. So post June 1st today, starting tomorrow, they may be able to trade him. Now, the other big name, which it's interesting to me, is Trey Flowers. Now, he has a huge contract, but their reasoning for moving Trey Flowers is the fact that the scheme has changed and that he may not be the best fit to play outside linebacker just because of the fact of his size. It may hinder him in this style of defense. So, Jim, what do you think about this article and these 4 candidates for possible post June 1 trade candidates?
If you can get rid of Trey Flowers and get something for him, I would do that. Big V, I think he had an injury last year. I'm hesitant to give up on him yet since we're kicking him into guard. That foot should be fully healed now. And if he's the mauler that he can be, that line is the best line, one of the best lines in all of the NFL right now, top 5. If not, yeah, we're kind of screwed at guard. We'll take care of that anyway next draft. I'm dead serious. We'll probably get rid of him next year. I don't think we get rid of him this year. Jamie Collins, Jamie, if I want to, Collins. You know what? He's here to collect a paycheck, and that's about it. I don't. If he can be somehow motivated to to want to play by Dan Campbell, and if we get the New England Jamie Collins, he could be a very big benefit to us. But I say trade him back to New England if they want him, and we'll start the rookie and Anzalone. I don't think we're going to win a whole lot of games this year anyway.
Right.
Let's get as many rookies in as we can once the season tanks.
Let's maybe if we get Tim Hortons to sponsor him, maybe we can get him on the field. He can play. Every tackle he gets a cup of coffee. Mike, what you got, man?
Yeah, man. That's funny, man. Honestly, I think that Jamie Collins and Trey Flowers are the obvious 2 guys that the Patriots want. They can have him back. Jamie Collins, I'm a little more reluctant to give up just because the inside linebacker right now is just inexperienced, and he's really the only inside linebacker that has full-time experience. So I'm kind of hesitant on Jamie Collins, but Trey Flowers, he can go back today. Today, June 1st, ain't it? He can go back today. Because the thing is Trey Flowers gonna look just like Tavai did last season, 260, 70 pounds on that outside and getting lost in space, not moving quick laterally. That's why, Tavai, he's lost the weight. Flowers, I don't know if he drunk that Slim fast or what, but I just don't want to see him being taken advantage in open space and then we have no position for him. So he can go back to New England and reunite with Fatty Pat. So.
I mean, okay, for me, looking at these individuals, I'm looking at the Big V situation, and I agree with you guys, but I don't. Maybe we can get something for him. I know the fact that it's going to be hard to move that contract. That's just the biggest issue.
But Curt, who you
Really
plugging in at
is.
right guard though?
I mean, I'm signing Trey Turner.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, now
I mean,
I don't
yeah.
disagree with that. Although he had
Yeah,
injuries last year and he had a
yeah.
down year. And the thing
Yeah.
is, what I worry about with him is he was available a long time ago, and we have
Mhm.
people that know him from San
Mhm.
Diego and all that, and we never
Mhm.
made a move. It bothers me a little bit because maybe they know
Uh-huh.
something we don't.
Right. I think you can get Trey Turner for a lot cheaper. Both of them coming off injury, but you'll get him a lot cheaper than when you have to pay for Big V. The other guys that I'm looking at, Jamie Collins, I'm reluctant. Just like Mike says, he brings that experience. If he wants to play, well, Dan Campbell ain't putting up with that mess, so he's gonna play. If he's gonna be playing, he's gonna be sitting on the bench. That's just how it's gonna roll. So that's how Dan Campbell rolls. So you know how it is.
Dan Campbell.
Either you bite kneecaps or he gonna be biting your kneecaps. Okay, then we have Trey Flowers. That is for me the interesting. I think that if they can find someone for a trade partner, I believe that that may be the best move for a trade partner for a trade, just because of the fact he doesn't fit in the scheme. Romeo Okwara is a lot faster and slimmer outside linebacker, defensive end. You couple him with his brother on the other side, we got some formidable outside linebackers. Charles Harris and some other individuals. So the only thing with Trey Flowers is that I don't see that if they were making him slide him inside, that's where he would fit better in this scheme. A defensive tackle for that scheme. Playing a different technique, but right now, put him on the outside is just a bad move by the Lions. I don't think he fits there. He doesn't have the speed to play there. He's oversized to play there, and the teams would definitely take advantage of that slow guy being out there on the outside as an outside linebacker.
Like
Christian Jones.
Jelani Tavai. Christian Jones. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a Michael Brockers possible sighting coming up. What do you got on this, Big Mike?